Greetings, I'm Dev the Developer.
And I'm Glitch.
CSS fails silently. If you make a typo in a property name or write an invalid value, the browser does not tell you. It just ignores the declaration and moves on. This lesson covers CSS validation, how to catch these errors before they cost you 20 minutes of staring at the page wondering why nothing is working. Here is the core problem. When you write invalid CSS, the browser does not throw an error. It does not show a red message in the corner. It just skips the declaration entirely and applies the default instead. You could mistype background color as background couleur and get no feedback. The background simply does not change. If you do not know what to look for, it can take a while to spot.
Wait, so the browser just ignores invalid CSS silently?
Silently. The reason is that browsers are designed to be permissive. When CSS was being developed, the spec said browsers should skip unrecognized declarations rather than break the page entirely. That was a reasonable design decision, but it means the safety net most programmers expect is not there by default. There is also a cross-browser consistency argument. Valid CSS behaves predictably across browsers. But when you write something invalid, each browser interprets it in whichever way it chooses, which may not match. Validating your CSS removes that variable. The W3C provides a free CSS validator. You can reach it at jigsaw.w3.org/CSS Validator. It accepts a URL, a file upload, or pasted CSS directly. For development work, pasting or uploading is the most practical option. Let's run some deliberately broken CSS through it. The validator gives you line numbers, the property or value that failed, and an explanation of what is wrong. Property does not exist means you misnamed it. Parse error usually means a syntax problem like a missing colon or semicolon. It is not always perfectly clear, but it narrows down the problem significantly.
Okay, so fix the typos, run it again. That's actually satisfying, clean bill of health.
One important thing to understand about a passing result. It means your CSS is syntactically correct. It does not mean your page looks the way you intended. You can write perfectly valid CSS that produces an unexpected layout. Validation is one check, not all checks. But it's always good to have an early step. Rule out syntax errors before you start debugging logic. Validate your CSS the same way you validate your HTML, regularly, not just at the end. Catching a typo through the validator takes seconds. Hunting for that same typo by staring at a page that looks wrong can take much longer. Head to the validator, paste your current style sheet and see what comes back. Don't just watch it. Do it.